to my channel. Today I am going to take you through over 20 patterns to make for Valentine's Day. I know that it's a little bit cheesy, but I love celebrating love, and I think like what better way to do it than not buying into capitalism and instead making your own handmade gifts. Just share some love, whether it's with your partner or your friends. Make it a Galentine's Day or a Palentine's Day and celebrate the platonic love in your life as well, because I feel like we don't get enough opportunity to do that. So with all that said, I'm gonna take you through what my top patterns that I've found are. They're kind of separated into sections. So there's some plush toys, AMIGURUMI, there are some like homewares, there's some like clothing and accessories, so stick around and let's get into it. Alright, we'll kick it off with some AMIGURUMI. These next lot are all free ones. Starting off strong with Conversation Heart Keyrings by One Dog Woof. They are so cute and you can embroider whatever you want onto them, so you can make them like a little bit sassier or a little bit more cutesy. Perfect for friends or your partner, I think. The next one is the Crochet Mini Bee Kissing Keychain from Little Magic Crochet. You could probably make these from like any bee pattern that you have and like already, but this is a video tutorial, so if you're like a little bit newer to the craft, this one might be a good one to start with. I think it's a super cute idea. I see them everywhere on Instagram and I just love it. The next one that I have on this list is not necessarily like very Valentine's Day, but if you're someone who does like normally give bigger gifts to your partner, the Yarnly cup from the Crochet Carpenter, so funny. Like I just love that he has made this like Stanley Cup craze and brought it into the crochet world, and they look so funky, so I definitely recommend making one of these if your partner missed out on the Stanley Cup craze. We sort of like missed it here in Australia anyway, because like Starbucks is not that big a thing, but hearing about it happening over in the States is really amusing. So and then moving back to like cute, moving back to the cute bugs, there is also this really adorable heart snail from Little Bean Crochet 18. Again, there is a written pattern on their Instagram for free and also a YouTube tutorial. So you can, whichever way you prefer to work, you can make this little guy. I think the little heart on the back is just so cute and really sweet to have like on your desk or something, or turn it into a keychain. And finally, in the free AMIGURUMI section is these No So Love Bugs. They look so sweet, and they are by Celestial CB Crochet. Check it out on their Instagram. There is a written pattern, and just be aware that in the captions there's a little amendment to one of the rounds, but I think they're so sweet. And again, like probably with any of these you could turn them into a little keychain or like something to put on your bag. But yeah, a cute little way to share the love. And I know Love Bug is like, I'm not like a pet name person, but it is a cute pet name. So if you call your partner, you know, like, I don't want to say it, that's gross, but like, you know, if you are a pet name kind of person, I feel like this is a common pet name, so it might be a good one to make. We'll move on to a few paid AMIGURUMI. The first one is the Cat and Bunny Heart Toys from Rainbow Toys pattern on Etsy. They are, I think they're just so adorably constructed, how they're made out of this heart. And I think I was drawn to them because I love cats and my best friend loves bunnies. And so it was just so cute. Like it was so perfect that there's one of each of them, and both of them are like equally adorable. So definitely one that I want to check out. The next two are from one of my best crochet pals. Crochet Me Zaddy has 2 Valentine's Day patterns coming out. Probably by the time this video is out, they'll be out, but if not, I'll make sure I update the description as soon as they are out on January 19th. And it is this little otter buddy and the little bear buddy, and everything Zach designs is super cute, obviously, but I love the little otter buddy with his little stone and carrying his heart. The bear is like a little bit more of a traditional, you know, giving your partner a Valentine's Day bear. So both of those super cute, definitely check them out. And I know from pattern testing for Zach that the patterns are always so well written, so really definitely highly recommend checking that out. And along a similar vein, someone else that I am like friendly with in the crochet community and I have done pattern tests for and is just one of the loveliest humans, this love bug from Koozie Crafts. So sweet, and it comes in like a pair with a bee. Yeah, so definitely check that one out. The Yara the Yeti that I made was this designer, and it's like a similar construction. Just, I love these patterns so much. They're so huggable. Those are my top recommendations for amigurumi, and now we are going to move on to clothing and accessories. The first pattern in this section is these really cute heart earrings from Nikki's Homemade Crafts. They are like super quick to make up, perfect gift for a partner or a friend. And if you're like less into the heart thing or want to give it to like a friend and don't want it to be quite as love themed, you could also make like flower earrings or something instead, but for the purposes of this Valentine's Day themed video, I'm keeping in the heart earrings. Once again, free pattern. The next three are also free. So the next one is this solid heart granny square, which you could make into a pouch or make a few and turn them into a book sleeve or do whatever you would normally do with granny squares. But I just thought it was a good idea to have in a simple granny square that you can sort of do a range of things with. So that one is by Lanukas. And just a note that it's a chart pattern, so it's not a written in rows or rounds pattern. It is a chart, so you'll need to know how to read a chart. If you know how to make a solid granny square, then reading the chart to figure out where the color changes are is not that bad, I promise you. I'm gonna like step away from granny squares for a second for the Be My Valentine jumper from Crochet Patterns. It's super adorable. I love the like big shameless heart in the center of it. I think it's just so perfect to celebrate the season, and also I feel like you could wear it as a Christmas jumper as well. I love Christmas. I would wear a giant heart on my chest at Christmas if Australia was cold enough for it. This one has a video tutorial as well as a written pattern, so again, whichever way you want to follow a pattern, you have the option, which I think is, it's just so cool when people do this. Speaking of video tutorials, we also have these fingerless heart gloves from Dear Rainy. They are so sweet. I have been seeing fingerless gloves so much in this like Northern Hemisphere winter season. I feel like I want to make some for our winter, which is not coming until like June. So those ones are all the free clothing and accessory patterns, and then I have one paid pattern, which is this heart granny square bag, which is made by Chickadee. I love the colors that she's used. I love the construction of it, and I think it would be a super sweet bag, like super sweet to use year round if this is your aesthetic, but also a really nice like gift if you want to spend a little bit longer making something for someone. And that is the end of the clothing and accessories section. There was only one paid one there, the rest of them were free. And now let's move on to homewares and miscellaneous, because I didn't know how to categorize them. I love the patterns in this section. I'm so excited. All of them are free, so no payment necessary here, all right? We're starting off strong with this heart coaster by Yulia at Gorbanova Dolls, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. They just look so sweet. You can make as many as you want. You could make a set or just solo ones if you're the kind of person who has like a Valentine's Day brunch or something like that around Valentine's Day, which I've definitely done in the past and loved celebrating with my just close friends. I think you could make each of them one of these and it would be really, really sweet. Similarly with the next pattern, which are these heart bookmarks by Secret Yarnery, making like everyone a little bookmark when you go to one of these kinds of like Valentine's Day or like friendship celebration events is really, really sweet too. Definitely don't underestimate the power of a handmade bookmark for a book lover. The next two patterns in this section are both cup cozies. One is this heart cup cozy by One Dog Woof. I love that the heart is like crocheted into the design of the cup cozy as opposed to being stuck on later. The other cup cozy is this Give Me Tulips coffee cozy from Sarah and Grace. I love the way that they've used the tulip stitch in this. I think it's a nice little change or like twist on the Valentine's Day heart themes. I know that a lot of things I've put in here have hearts on them, but I do think that having some flowers and stuff in there as well is cool. Something slightly different but still in the holiday vibe. And then a little bit of a bigger project, if you're up for it, is this corner to corner love pillow by Nana's Crafty Home. I think it is so cute and like a nice little touch if you're the kind of person who decorates your house depending on the season. Even though it's like a little bit kitschy, I love it. It also includes both a chart and a written pattern, so depending on if you're like me and need the writing to kind of explain a little bit more how corner to corner works, or if you're like an old hand at corner to corner and just need a chart and you're away, you've got both options through this one. And then if you are like me and from a like board game family slash and or relationship, there is this tic-tac-toe on the go by Cozy Nooks Designs. It is really adorable. I love that this is quite a small pouch. It's quick to make, so you can still make it in time for Valentine's Day. Perfect in my opinion as like a little cute thing to give a partner or a friend. And the last few patterns in this section are all wall hangings. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen I just finished my first like tapestry crochet piece, and I have been really wanting to do more wall hanging stuff for quite a while, so I'm happy with myself that I finished my first one, and also I am not surprised that I've ended up with 3 wall hanging patterns in this pattern roundup, because I feel like they're all over my Instagram Explore feed at the moment. So the first one is this Show the Love wall hanging by Cozy Rosie. I love that this is a bit more of a simple tapestry crochet piece. It would look cute year round. It uses like puff stitches to create the design as opposed to like, you know, the more flat tapestry pieces that you see a lot of. So something a little bit different, something a little bit simpler if you're starting out in the wall hanging journey. The next tapestry piece is this Valentine's Day crochet wall hanging by the Very Hungry Crafter. It is a little bit more detailed but still quite simple, and I think still really, really cute and perfect for the Valentine's Day season or anniversaries and things like that. I feel like all of these designs you can also just like translate to an anniversary gift. So, you know, pro tip. The final wall hanging and the final pattern that I have in this roundup is this cute tulips wall hanging by Divine Debris. I love all of Divine Debris' patterns. They have really, really cute wall hangings and so many different kinds and so many different themes. I chose this cute tulips one to put in this roundup because it is a little bit more, you know, like floral and Valentine's Day themed, but I definitely recommend checking out just all of their stuff because it's all really rad. I am clearly on this little like tapestry wall hanging bent, so I'm like, everyone do it with me. But I do think it's a really easy way to make something really specific to someone. Okay, that's it. Those are all of the patterns that I have in this roundup. Please let me know if you have any Valentine's Day patterns you love, and let me know them down in the comments, and other people can have a look at them as well for even more ideas. If you've made any of these, please also let me know, because a lot of them are ones I'm just eyeing off and have not actually made myself. Disclaimer. Let me know if you try them either in the comments, tag me on Instagram, whatever, when you show them off. I would love to see them. I hope you have a wonderful month or so until Valentine's Day, and I will see you soon for more crochet chat and pattern roundups. If you want to see any other kinds of pattern roundups, please also jump in the comments and let me know. I was thinking of doing some for like just general year-round gifts for like certain people in your life, but I don't know if that's something you want to see. Feel free to comment, tell me what you want pattern ideas for. Until we meet again, bye! I'm gonna say and then in between everything because I don't know how else to transition.